I went to school just to please my dad, developed some anger as aftermath. I fell off the course while you wait for a Porsche. I'm coming in late off a helipad. I ain't got that money, my nose always running.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? If anybody is new here, every Sunday I release a weekly mints video where I go over the top 3 to 4 projects that I think are going to be decent mints for the week. The 4 projects I'm looking at this week are NFTSeeker, Wolves of Rome, Clayaveras, and Milk. So sometime next week, I'm actually going to make a whole separate video on all the projects that I think are undervalued, but right now I just want to name a few, and the main one being Clay Nation. Now, seeing Clay Nation at 4,400, this is their all-time high and is very nice to see, but in my opinion, Clay Nation is my favorite project. It might even be the best project on Cardano. Maybe a hot take. I know Ape Society is going crazy right now. This is just my opinion. They, like many other projects at CNFT Con, had a really good showing. This was one of their demonstrations that they showed. They have it up on Twitter, and I think that their first rough draft demo of their metaverse looks really well done. Also, if you didn't know, there is a Clay token that has been doing very, very well. And there's other projects whose token is doing phenomenal as well, such as Mutant. And the reason why I'm so bullish on Mutant token is because they announced that they're no longer doing ADA mints. You're gonna have to use Mutant to buy their other NFTs in the future. Also, I might as well just be bullish on the entire ecosystem of mutants, because if you do stake these crocs, you do get mutant token. Same for their mutant toads, which are sitting at 675, and the most amount that you get is through mutant mice, which is why their floor is at 1,000. The other coin and ecosystem that I'm really interested in is Yumi, and Yumis have been going crazy overnight. I'm hoping this chart loads, but yeah, right now it's at 0.0072. Last night where I saw it, it was at 0.0049, where I did pick up some. And just like all the other projects, you can go over to stake.yumiuniverse.com and you can stake your Narus here for Yumi tokens. Right now, this Spoopy Naru is for the fall, and I am getting a ×4 reward because it is in season. Also, last night, Yumi Universe tweeted out 3... and I don't know exactly what this means, but I am speculating it means there's going to be a 2... then a 1... and hopefully followed by some sort of massive announcement. Now, the first project we're going to cover is going to be NFTSeeker. NFTSeeker's mint is going to take place on Halloween week, so it could be October 31st, or it could be November 7th, or any time in between. This will cost you 100 USD. This project's main goal is to create the best NFT analytics platform on Cardano. This is going to help you guys trade and keep up to date with all of the floor prices on your favorite projects without having to stare at the screen 24/7. The total supply of this mint is going to be 3,333. There will be a burn after this mint as well, so after the burn, it should bring the total supply to 1,111. So let me explain a little bit. This NFT that you see right here is actually 3 NFTs combined. This triangle piece is one piece, this other piece right here that kind of looks like a gun is the other piece, and then the circular piece in the top left. When you mint, what you are minting is one of those 3 pieces. So if you do want the full piece, which will have benefits and we'll talk about that, you will need to have all 3 and then burn them to create that one. So to start off, if you are here for the trader tools, such as the sniper, data insights, browser extensions, etc., then you do not need a full set. All holders get access to traders tools, even if you only hold one. If you do hold the full set, then you will get access to the traders tools as well as the founders tools. This will include things that you would need if you were running your own project. If you want to know more about the founders tools, you can open up a ticket and they are happy to answer your questions inside of the Discord. But if you do hold a full set, then you can also benefit from the passive income. For each full set that you own and stake with them, you will receive a generous share of 1 month's fee for a standard user. So there is already a pass that they have minted a few months back, and this is their OG pass. If you do mint using this OG pass, you are allowed to get 3 NFTs. And if you do mint using this OG pass, you will be guaranteed to mint the full set. So to summarize all of this phases and really explain what's going on, basically there's going to be 2 mints. A hybrid of a guaranteed whitelist mint, which is going to be for the OG holders, and then the exclusive first come first serve reserve sale. So if you are whitelisted, you are not necessarily guaranteed to get a mint. If you are whitelisted, you still need to go to nftseeker.tools, create an account, log into your account, and then attach your Discord so that it can verify your role. Also, if you have one of the OG passes, you need to connect your wallet. So you go over to wallets and then you add yours here. I've already added mine, so I'm not going to do it. So now I'm going to show you how one of their tools works, and also if you would like to see all of their other tools and everything that they plan on offering you, you can go to nftseeker.tools/lightpaper and check out everything that they have in their lightpaper. One of the main things that they offer is a market view, and right here you click on market view and then you have to find a policy ID. Once you put in a policy ID, it will save it here so that you don't need to type it in again. So let's go grab a policy ID and stick it in. Also, if you don't know how to find some of the policy IDs, on JPEG Store, you can go to Ape Society, for example, like I just did. You can click here, it'll open up, and in the top left right here is the policy ID. You can click right there, it will copy it, you go back over, and all you do is paste it in. After a few seconds of loading, it will bring up everything that you need to see. So it'll show you the royalty percentage, the total supply, the number of holders, the floor price, the total volume. It'll show you exactly everything that's listed, how long ago it was listed, and these sales and how long ago these sales happened. It'll also bring up a time interval over here for 1 minute. You can do 5 minutes all the way to 1 day, and then you can also do a time frame of a total of 2 weeks. There is also the rarity checker, and the rarity checker doesn't support every project, but it supports most. So let's go look at Bad Fox Motorcycle Club for this example, and then you will see once it loads up. All right, so now that it's loaded up, it takes a few seconds. It'll show you in order the backgrounds from rarest to least rare, and then for headwear, basically every single trait. So if you also have one that you want to check yourself, let's say I own 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to know exactly how rare this one is. Well, this one is ranked 429 out of 5,998. According to CNFT.tools, it's ranked 395, and according to Jungle, it's ranked 171. And if you're new here, these algorithms for Jungle and tools are slightly different, and that's why the rarities are different. So you just need to know which project supports which tool, and that's the rarity that they're going to go with for their project. The last tool I'm going to show is the wallet holder analysis. So just remember, the whale address are coming soon, the styling updates are coming soon, and not all collections are currently detected for trait evaluation. So let me explain a little bit more. We're going to go look at my wallet for now. And what's going to happen now is you can see down here it says the status is loading in the assets. This will take a while because I do have, where does it say how many assets I have? Maybe it'll tell me after a few minutes, but normally it tells you how many assets are loading in. There it goes, 86. So once all of your assets are loaded in, it's going to take the floor price of all of those assets and then add them together so that you can get a rough estimate of how much you own. So like we said earlier, not all the collections are going to be detected, and for me, only 12 of my assets were found. It will show you the highest trait value, the lowest trait value, and the floor value, and it will also tell you how many assets of each that you own. My opinion on this is if you are a trader, somebody who likes to flip, buy projects that have been out for a while, flip them on some hype and find the best deals, then this is something that's going to be valuable to you. And the other thing is there's going to be this sniper tool, which is the tool that I'm looking forward to the most. This is going to allow you to type in a project that you're looking for, type in a value that you want similar to a limit order, and as soon as a limit comes up on the floor that meets that requirement, it will automatically buy it for you. Now it's not here yet, so don't buy with the expectation of being able to do this tomorrow, but eventually this is one of the tools that they are building. The next project we're going to cover is Clayaveras, and this is actually my most anticipated mint of this week. The date is going to be October 30th. There will be 3,333 for a price of 75 ADA. Okay, so if you would like to mint, there is one guaranteed way that you can mint. You can buy one of these OG Club access keys. This will allow you to mint 3 of their upcoming PFP collections. You will also get a 30% discount if you do mint using the key. So this is what their art is going to look like. Now I know a lot of people don't like clay art and a lot of people love clay art. So it's either for you or it's not. Now what I'm personally going to be doing is minting between 3 and 9 because I do have 3 of the OG clays and I think a 30% discount is also very nice and I like the art personally. If you do want to get whitelisted, you're not going to get the 30% discount. However, you can still get whitelisted. If you interact in the chat and reach level 10, you will receive a whitelist. You can also participate in raffles for whitelists on Discord and Twitter, and you can also join contests for arts and memes. So for these OG Club access keys, aside from being able to mint 3 for a 30% discount, you will also get 100% of royalties received from key sales in the aftermarket distributed to you once a month. You will also get 3 physical items raffled every month to key holders for a period of 5 months. You will also get a lifetime whitelist and access to exclusive OG Club key holders having an OG Club key role. This will give you access to their alpha group. Also, key holders will have a 20% discount on purchases of any physical items in the future merch store. The supply of the keys is 600, and there is a 5% royalty on all of the keys. Also, this is a new benefit added the last week, and it says if you hold 10 keys, you will get 1 for free, 20 keys 2, and 30 keys for 3. Also, checking out their roadmap, this is phase 1, and we haven't unlocked phase 2 yet, so all we have to go off of is that there will be 6,666 total Clayaveras, and right now we are minting the first 3,333. They do plan on opening up a gallery and doing airdrops. However, for the phase 2 and all the other future utility, we will have to have a wait and see approach. Depending on how much more information is released between now and the mint will determine how many I mint. I just want to play it a little safer, and the more information I have, the more comfortable I feel minting. With that being said, I just think that this project has no shot at rugging. The real fear comes from if it can actually live up to the hype. Both of their team members are doxxed, and they did go to CNFT Con and even met with Charles. The next project I want to cover is going to be Milk, and Milk I actually just found out about while I was making this video because they just came out with some of their announcements and their roll stuff around 6:30 today, so I apologize for throwing it in a little haphazardly, but I do think this mint is going to be very important. Right now the floor is 6,000 and there's only 100 items for their Milk, and they're about to add 9,900. So if you didn't know, Milk is building a DAO. The DAO's purpose is to use pooled funds to invest into NFTs, tokens, and infrastructure to create value for their holders. And this is going to be taking place on Cardano, but is not limited to Cardano. So you may be investing into other blockchains as well. The Treasury wallet is going to get 70% of the mint funds while the team gets 30%, and the Treasury wallet will receive 80% of the royalties and the team will receive 20%. The mint is going to take place on 3 different occasions, so on the 24th is going to be for their Milk holders, and this is going to allow them to mint 15 Milk NFTs for 100 ADA each. Also, Milk holders will be airdropped 5 Milk DAO NFTs per Milk that they own. The next one is going to take place on the 26th, which will be their second mint window, and is open to the whitelist members who have the Skim Milk role. They are allowed to mint 10 of these Milk DAO NFTs for 150 each. Next is the public mint on the 29th, and everyone will be able to purchase an unlimited amount of Milk DAO NFTs, up to 5 per transaction for 200 ADA each, bringing the total supply to 10,000. They are going to be bringing the best on-chain voting experience through their partnership with Votier. So it's going to start like this. The Milk DAO NFTs are going to equal 1 vote, but when the Moo tokens are introduced, the voting power will be taken from the NFTs and given to the tokens where 1 Moo is equal to 1 vote. When Moo is finally released, it will have a fixed supply of 100 million, and the first portion will be airdropped in December. Moo holders will be able to stake their tokens to receive Moo rewards, and staking can be improved by holding Milk DAO NFTs. The distribution is broken up like this. 50% is given to staking rewards, 25% is the Milk DAO's treasury, 15% will be airdropped to Milk DAO NFT holders, and 10% will be airdropped to the team. In order to get 1,500 Moo airdropped, you will need to hold your Milk DAO NFT all the way until December of 2023. However, you will get some of that, 67% exactly, airdropped to you this December. But next December, they will airdrop the other 495 Moo, which is roughly 33%. Holders will be able to stake their Moo, and the staking API can be improved if the stakers hold Milk DAO NFTs. Staking APY can be improved further by upgrading the Milk DAO NFTs at the cost of burning some Moo. The thing that sets Milk DAO apart from others is that they are generating value only from buying and selling assets. Milk DAO is also allocating a portion of the funds to help the ecosystem grow. Some of these examples can be funding a new or existing YouTube channel, funding a new or existing Twitter space, or funding a new or existing dApp. I'm actually kind of torn with this mint being my favorite over Clayaveras. I'm not sure which one I actually like more, but I am leaning towards Milk. I personally really like that they're going to be trying to make most of their money through buying and selling assets, because that's something not a lot of DAOs have done in the space. Now, the other thing that I really like is that there is going to be one of those referral links that help you get some money if your friends mint using your link. And I think this is just a great marketing strategy. I also have the Skim Milk registration, so I will be one of the people minting during the second mint for 150. And if you do want to help me out, you guys can use their link and just make sure to put my ADA handle at the end, which is $Atlanick. For the last project, we're going to be covering Wolves of Rome. Wolves of Rome is going to be minting for 180 ADA on the 28th of October. This mint will be the 2,222 liches. It will be for 180 ADA like we spoke about, and if you are whitelisted, you can mint one day earlier on the 27th. There is no max, so you can buy as many as you would like. Now, I have already made a video on this project, so if you do want to see some of the gameplay and some of the other things that I talk about in a longer video, you can go watch that, and I will have that in the description below. I do apologize for my voice. I was a little sick recording it, so I kind of sound dead as hell. So yes, it is a card game, and these NFTs are separate from their card game and will only be usable as a verified profile picture on your user account. So you can have an account in the game, and your PFP might look like these NFTs that you buy right here if that's what you want to do, but they're not going to be able to be used in the game. There will be a total of 6 of these drops, so this is their second one, so you can expect more to come in the future. This project/game is also full of card art and lore. With all of the art that they release a little bit of lore with it as well. So you can scroll through their new art section and check it all out if you're interested. Scrolling through the art, all of them sway back and forth just like this, and some of them have weapons, armor traits, special eyes, and different skins. They have also recently partnered with Dirtbirds and their Preds to create these busts that are similar to the Preds. You can tell by the mask and the hair coming out of the side. Your NFT will come with this video file, that is the swaying back and forth version. It will also come with an audio file, a PDF with some lore, as well as 3 different images from different angles. If you're into lore, you can click on that PDF file and it will bring you over here to the lore book. You can scroll through and read all of the lore that they have included in the book. And right now, the audio files are the theme music for their project. Also, by owning one of the NFTs that are about to be mintable, you can get the Empire Founders Edition cards, which are extremely rare and never to be repeated. Unlike the other card editions where packs can be bought or earned, the Empire Founders Edition cards are only available to holders of the Empire NFTs. And unlike the editions to follow, they have a very limited supply. These cards will be easily recognizable by their crystalline diamond animated card borders both in-game and in your wallet. For every Empire NFT that you own, holders will be able to claim 3 random Empire Founder cards. If you own 2 wolves, a lich, and 2 vampires, which will be the third mint, you will be able to claim 15 random Founders cards. Also, for every Empire NFT that is held in your wallet, the holder will be able to claim 1 first edition card pack. A card pack consists of 5 cards, one of which is guaranteed to be rare or better. Furthermore, holders of Empire NFTs will be able to claim a card pack from each edition that launches in Wolves of Rome. So every time there is a new edition launched, you will be the first to get a card pack. Also, their in-game currency is going to be called Glorium, and you will be able to redeem this every time a new card edition is released as well. So every time there's a new card edition, you will be getting a new card pack and Glorium. And if that wasn't enough, you will also get Empire Shards every time a new card edition is released. So these Empire Shards are a resource used in the Emperor Forge to craft battlefields, which are your playboards. You can also use them to create monuments. Monuments are modular attachments to your playboard that add a strong aesthetic flavor, but can also enhance your rewards if you claim victory. Note though, they do not help you win. There is no edge during game. You can also get different themes depending on which NFT that you own, and you'll be able to use them in your game as either a PFP frame, nameplate, or card backs, and some other things as well. But this is more important, the access to Empire's tournaments, which is going to be for all holders. As long as a player holds any one Empire NFT, they will have free access to all Empire tournaments. Players who do not hold the NFT still have to purchase their entry with Glorium. Lastly, we get to the Ultimate Collector status. This applies to anybody who holds at least one Empire NFT from every single Empire drop. The Ultimate Collectors will receive $WOR tokens and be able to participate in governance voting. You will also be recognized as the Ultimate Collector on both Discord and in-game with a badge next to your name. You will also receive additional card packs, Glorium, and shard packs to give their WOR adventure a boost. Access to the Founders Store, which offers extremely rare, limited stock crystalline bordered Founders cards for each edition. Founders cards outside of the Founders Store can only be obtained by winning competitive tournaments. So this is actually the part that I think is the most important, because if you have access to this Founders Store, which can give you better cards, then you will have an advantage over everybody else. If you are interested in this project, I do recommend that you read the rest of their light paper, or you do watch that video that I will have linked in the description below. My thoughts on this project is that I like everything about it. I've spoken with their team so many times. They're always in Twitter spaces. They're very, very active, and they're great people all in all. I love strategy games. I like the way that you're going to get card packs from holding these, but having all of these at 190 to 200 and then having the next mint at about 180, the same price, I do think that the price on the floor will likely fall. So I actually think that it's a better idea to wait and buy some of these off of the floor. But thank you guys so much for watching. That's everything I wanted to cover. If this content helped you, which I really hope it did because it takes me a lot of time to make these videos, please give me a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And remember to get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so that we can spend more time with them. Until next time, guys. Peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.